Welcome back for another video. In today's video we'll be letting our imagination run wild as we ask the question, what would Lionel Messi's record-breaking 2011-12 season have looked like in FPL? Just before we jump in, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are subscribed, so if you like the video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video.
Messi. Messi!
In the 2011-12 season, Lionel Messi had statistically the best individual season in modern footballing history. The date was April 18th, 2012 at the Nou Camp. Chelsea faced Barcelona in the Champions League. Didier Drogba recalls in his autobiography that Di Matteo would always bring up a list of the opposing team's top scorers. Usually the list would read along the lines of Rooney, 22 goals, Van Persie, 15 goals, and so on. When the Barcelona list went up, in third place was Xavi, who was on 14, Sanchez and Fabregas second on 15, and then up came Messi's name on the screen. 63 goals. It was such a ridiculous figure, we looked at each other in disbelief and laughed. I even took a photo because the number was so outrageous. That season Messi went on to break Gerd Muller's seemingly unbeatable record of 67 goals in a single season, scoring 73 in all competitions. Coupled with 29 assists, this meant that Messi had been directly involved in 102 goals in 60 appearances, or 1.7 goal involvements per game. Simply staggering numbers beyond words. In Pep Guardiola's system, Messi occupied similar positions to Salah, as per the heat map. Guardiola rotated playmakers Fabregas, Xavi Hernandez, Andres Iniesta and Thiago, and on rare occasions he put all four on the field at the same time. For opponents, focusing on slowing down Messi was nearly impossible because so many different players could hit him with creative passes from any angle. In the league, Messi made 37 appearances, scoring 50 goals, which included a jaw-dropping 8 hat-tricks. To add to that, he picked up 16 assists and blanked in just 8 of his starts all season. So what would that record-breaking 2011-12 season have been like in FPL? This is a complete breakdown of every fixture and his returns. Messi would have finished the season with 458 points, or in other words, a mere 155 ahead of Salah's record-breaking 2017-18 season of 303 points. If you'd had Messi set and forget captain that campaign, he alone would have gotten you 916 points. Barcelona's Gameweek 1 fixture against Malaga was actually postponed until Gameweek 19, which meant in the Gameweek 19 double game week, Messi scored 5 goals for 35 points in total. If you timed your triple captain perfectly, you'd have gotten 105 points from him that week alone. Messi's points total included 72 from bonus. The bonus points have been calculated based on goal contributions each game week, and for the games that weren't obvious, the in-depth stats for individual games were used to get an accurate calculation. With Messi having a similar heat map to players like Salah, we've made the assumption that he'd be classified as a midfielder. That said, even if he were to be classified as a forward, he'd have finished on 400 points. The reality is that he would have most likely exceeded 458 points that season, as official records don't count saved shots as assists, while FPL does. Barcelona scored 114 goals that season, so 64 of which weren't Messi's. His underlying stats were so crazy that even in the games he blanked, he would have undoubtedly picked up bonus too. If you'd like to take a further look at the graphic, a link to that is in the description below. Despite such astonishing numbers, Barcelona went on to finish second to Real Madrid. That year a certain Cristiano Ronaldo almost flew under the radar with his unbelievable 46 league goals. Whatever your footballing opinions, Messi's 2011-12 season commands the respect as the greatest single season we've ever seen, and we can only daydream of what that season would have looked like in FPL, and whether we'll ever see anything quite like it again in our lifetime. How much do you think you'd have been priced at after that season, and how much would you have been willing to pay? We'll finish today's video with a few quotes from other pros and coaches. For now, thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like the video and hit subscribe to support the channel and so it can spread to others. I read every comment, so let me know what you thought of today's video.